What's up everyone, welcome back one more time. You know the deal, we play historic Brawl. And today we are playing with the dinosaurs, Gishath, Sun's avatar. This is pretty straightforward, so there's not going to be a deck intro or deck tech. We are just trying to ramp into some dinosaurs. I really love this deck because this deck is the first ever commander deck that I had way back some years ago. Yeah, I mean, I was looking for a good tribe to... I like tribal decks, so I was looking for a good tribe to start my commander journey, and Gishath sound super fun. So yeah, we're trying to ramp, so we are most likely going to be playing Cavalry Rebels here. Well, Cavalry Rebels is so broken in historic Brawl for this type of decks. I wish there was a card like that for actual paper Gishath, but I mean, it's kind of a really broken card, but what can you do? We are going to play it. Alright, so opponent on rats. So you can see they are already playing all the rat colonies, and Marrow Gnar is a problem because that can give rats fear. Yeah, third rat colony, fourth rat colony opponent with the 5/5s, well, with the 5/1s. We top deck a Galta, so let's play the Fabled Passage, and I'm pretty sure here we can play Gishath and Smack Face, right? Like, that's the best play we can do. Yeah, let's do it. Because if they block, they have to put two of them, alright? And we find a Kinjali Sandwing, so let's see. Their low toughness on the rats is good for us here. Opponent does not block, alright, so Gishath finds Swordtooth makes deals 1 to every creature. Wow, that was convenient. Yes, that was probably our best dinosaur there. An opponent scoops it up, sorry. We're back for more Gishath dinosaur. I really like the matchups that we're getting because, you know, we're not going through the hell queue. To be honest, Gishath not very good at historic Brawl. I've lost so many games with Gishath. I think there's so much removal, targeted removal in 1v1 that it makes Gishath a pretty easy target. I think in Commander you can get away with doing the dinosaur thing. Alright, so opponent on Sabaz. So this is perhaps artifact. An artifact build, a Boros aggro build, something like that. We're going to play Temple, Scry into Security Courtyard. That can go to the bottom of the library. Being with dinosaurs finds us a Realm Walker. Realm Walker is a very good new addition for any tribal deck, because you can play creatures from the top of your deck, from the selected tribe, which these type of decks really require. And we are going to play here the Realm Walker. Select dinosaur and start revealing cards from the top of our deck. Opponent finds their second land and passes. Okay, so I think here our best play is to deal with our board with Solar Blaze, because I don't know what things they can... Yeah, I don't know what they can build with Sabas, so let's make sure we deal with this. And the next turn we can Knight of the Stampede, Forerunner to tutor something to the top of our deck. Maybe the play there was Knight of the Stampede. I really haven't played too much against Sabas, so I'm not very sure what they are trying to do. That play was maybe too conservative, but at the same time it was a one-sided board wipe. which I don't know if it's going to be better than... It will have a better use than that. All right, so here... I guess both these... Yeah, I guess we can play Knight of the Stampede and then put the Marauding Raptor. So we have a huge discount over our dinosaurs, and we have both our best dinosaurs. A 5-mana Gishath and a 6-mana Sakama. Seems kind of ugly. We're very fragile here to any board wipe. So hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, Artificer. Alright, that's not going to do it. In a glass casket for any of the two power creatures. We would take the Knight of the Stampede probably. Opponent takes the Realm Walker. Interesting choice. I don't know about that. Because here we could do two things. Sakama or Gishath. And I feel like playing Sakama here. Because that has too much use. We could even play Sakama and Gishath. Yeah. Nah, that's too much. Too much. Yeah, on to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to play with the Gishath, and now we are playing against Jedmir, so this is a battle for the Naya deck supremacy. And a battle, really a testament of probably the increase in power level over the years, because I would say that a card like Gishath right now would be costed like 6 mana, no more than that. Gishath at 8 mana seems way fair, too fair for current standards. So yeah, Jedmir. I think Jedmir is much more scary than Gishath. All right, so let's see here. The problem with this deck is really the fact that you can have these type of hands, you know, very high costed creatures, nothing to do until turn 3, turn 4. So that's slightly awkward, and we can here Stomper to ramp a bit. Trying to get close to our payoffs. An opponent with a Prosperous Innkeeper. Trapshot Tyrant, that could be... That's potentially good to get rid of a Jedmir. Oh, now we cannot attack. Raging Raptor. Raging Regisar. What did I read? Okay. Let's see. Opponents should start playing their tokens. Wow, 4 of them. That's pretty scary. Downrear. So we're missing land drops. That's not very cool. We are even running 40 something. A thing that we can do is we can play the Tyrant and the Trapshot Tyrant and attack with the Raging Regisar and deal. But I guess we can still kill whatever. Well, I was thinking of dealing damage to our own Trapshot Tyrant and removing something, but I guess dealing the damage to the creature works as well. Then we can make mana with Domri and play a Cold Steel Heart, which leaves us pretty open for a Jedmir hit. But next turn we can do the Tyrant, Trapshot Tyrant play. So Raging Regisar will deal 1 damage to any target when attacks. We deal the damage to the Trapshot Tyrant, triggering Rage. Enrage triggers Or trap the tyrant, exile something. Yeah, that's what we were expecting. So the 2 doggies there and the other 2 doggies to us. I mean, this is a very, very fragile play, because even if we deal with Jetmir and if they have an untapped land, they can recast Jetmir. So I guess we have to pray for them not to have an untapped land. Alright. There you go. And the quadruple block. Alright. That was interesting, an interesting block. Okay. So yeah, now we're not. Oh my god. If we had drawn a land, I would say we are in a better position than before. I mean, we are, but we could be so much better. Okay. Ferocidons online. Trap the Tyrant online. 1 land away from activating Topiary Stomper. And they make a bunch of birds. They can flash back the birds. So yeah, another land that we miss. I mean, this is game. This would have been game if we had drawn the 7th land. But it's not, and we're going to die in the air because we cannot stop and the Jetmir play. Well, they missed land drop, so we kind of rely on them missing land drops again. Okay, that's our salvation. Them missing land drops one more time. And I think that we should have it because Mirari's Wake duplicates our mana. Do they top deck the land? They did. Alright, so we die. Well, you see, this is the problem with Gishath. Not only you can, stall for a bit and not play for a while, but you need 8 mana for Gishath. Alright, good game. We continue to play with Gishath and we are in a mirror match. So good. Alright, so we dropped the ball versus Jetmir, but we are certainly trying to take revenge on Naya against the mirror match. Although we are on the draw, which playing this deck is kind of a huge deal because this kind of depends on who gets to Gishath first. We have a ways to ramp, but I'm not sure we are. Is going to be enough. Alright, so let's see who has the better dinosaur start. Well, the Drover of the Mighty is a very good start, and now that we drew the Anger of the Gods, I'm thinking I'm not going to play the Huntmaster because I am planning on wiping the board next turn. Let's take here another land. Hopefully they play another small creature so we can 2 for 1 with the Anger of the Gods. Otherwise we are still going to do it because that still puts us in a... Alright, so I don't mind Icon of Ancestry. I really don't think that card is very good because it doesn't do too much to ramp them. It does not do anything at all to ramp. It's just a value card for... I think it's better for smaller creatures, for tribes with smaller creatures. Alright, so let's do what we were supposed to do, which is removing this Drover. I mean, I'm having second thoughts, but we're still going to do it. I think that's a good play overall. I think there are very scary dinosaurs on 5 mana value. Alright, Realm Blocker. Yeah. But now we are going to probably accelerate. Oh, that's a very good top deck. Because now we can accelerate faster than them. See if we go to 6 mana here. Next turn could actually be... Ooh, Time Warp. I think I'd like to take Time Warp. Let's discard. We don't need the Handmaster anymore. Right? Because I'm thinking next turn we could go maybe land, Time Warp, another land. Gishath? Let's see. Let's see what they do. Draconic Disciple. So, not a big deal. Alright, so we can go land. Oh, we can. Ooh, we have very good play. Because we can go Gilded Lotus, Time Warp. Because 5, 6, 7. Yep, this is exactly enough. Gilded Lotus, Time Warp. We're a dirty Time Warp player. Untap, Great Henge, Gishath, attack. Maybe we'll get a play Great Henge. I don't know if our mana was correct to do that, but no, because Great Henge was higher costed without a creature. So yeah, Gishath attacking. They have the removal. Oh, all right. So let's see what we find. Okay, not bad. Italian Akinjali Sunwing. We can play the treasure map. That was not too bad. And then, oh, they play the Brontodon. That comes on top. Yeah, nice. Good victory. This will be our last round, playing with Gishath Dinosaurs against Toralf. I am going to say it again, you get pretty good matchups in Gishath, very fun matchups. I think it's fair. I think Gishath is not very high in the winning ratios. I have certainly had very poor games with Gishath, don't get me wrong. We are just showing the better end of Gishath. But yeah, you get this type of matchups. Toralf, we got... What else? Well, we got the mirror match. We got... Yeah, pretty nice and fun commanders to battle against. And I think here we will just cultivate. Ensure our next land drop and ramp another land. So what's Toralf trying to do? Deal kind of, this is a burn build, like a direct damage build. Trying to beat us down with removal spells, kill our creatures, deal excess damage, and so on. So I think we would have to Mirari's Wake, don't give them a target yet. Duplicate our mana and see if maybe a Setaupa with indestructibility can overcome that. Yeah, that challenge. Because Setaupa has a soup of keywords. One of them is indestructibility. An opponent, yeah, you can see that they are holding mana up, presumably to deal damage to our creatures, but we are going to give, unless they have Chaos Warp, we are going to give them an impossible target here. We even have a cost reduction from the Knight of the Stampede, and Mirari's Wake is pumping the team +1/+1. So we deploy our resources to the battlefield and say, can you deal with this? 5/9 double striker indestructible vigilance is looking really good. Yeah. Opponent trying to decide if they will use a burn spell on one of our creatures. Yeah, you see. All right, we lose the Drover, but that's all right. That was fodder. Hopefully there's not an exile base removal like a Chaos Warp. I mean, that's the only thing they could have. Or maybe they can burn us out. But I don't think so. If there was a Torbrand instead of a Toralf, I would be pretty concerned. So Talpa winning a game on his own. I mean, Mirari's Wake, I think, is winning the game for us because we went from 5 mana to 10 mana, and yeah, we got there. Yes, another victory. We have reached the end of the video. Please subscribe, leave a message.